Imagine this, a weekend night out with some friends. It could be at your favorite restaurant, the bar, or even the club. The place is absolutely packed, so music and voices fill the room. You're trying to catch up and have a conversation with your friends, but you can't really make out what they're saying. The place is way too loud and way too crowded. Similarly, for our brain to work properly, it needs the right amount of volume and visitors. Luckily, it has the blood-brain barrier controlling what enters the brain from the blood. The blood-brain barrier, or BBB, is not just a physical barrier, but a set of properties special to the blood vessels of the brain. To help you better understand the blood-brain barrier, I want you to think about your brain as an exclusive VIP club, the brain. And the blood-brain barrier is like the bouncer to this brain, whom we'll call Bubba Bouncer. There are bouncers at other clubs, just as there are blood vessels all throughout your body, but none as exclusive as the brain. This bouncer takes on a much more active role. It controls the ins and outs of the brain, letting the necessary, like nutrients and oxygen, in, and keeping unwanted guests, like harm and bacteria, out. Holistically, the Bubba Bouncer makes the club thrive. Our lab studies everything about this Bubba Bouncer, in health and in disease. And interestingly, we found evidence that the blood-brain barrier may also be controlling glutamate levels in the brain. Glutamate is what brain cells or neurons use to talk to each other. A message gets passed from one cell to the next using glutamate. Thus, having just the right amount of glutamate is required for our brain to work properly. Having too little glutamate would be like having no message to send at all. And having too much glutamate would be like trying to talk in a club where the music is too loud. Uncontrolled levels of glutamate are associated with brain states like anxiety and other neuropsychiatric conditions. My data supports that the Bubba Bouncer escorts extra unwanted glutamate out of the brain. And this is super exciting because it suggests that the blood-brain barrier may play a role in preventing these conditions. Here's an example of applying this to medicine. In a person with epilepsy, there is often too much glutamate in the brain. What if we ask the Bubba Bouncer to work overtime and kick it all out? See the immense potential in targeting the blood-brain barrier for treating brain diseases? The Bubba Bouncer is, after all, whom you meet first to get to the brain. Thank you.